Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn how to play Candy Girl with the correct bowing. Yes, there is correct bowing for Candy Girl. So Candy Girl is a cross A tune typically, but I'm going to be playing it in standard today. Cross A means you'd be in A, E, A, E, but we're just going to play it in standard today just because I'm not going to cross tune. You were able to play Candy Girl in standard because it actually does not even use the bottom two strings, and so cross tuning simply gives you extra ring, and if you also have the option to play an octave lower if you want. Okay, let's get into Candy Girl. So there's a main bowing pattern for Candy Girl, and I'm going to tell you the bowing pattern and then I'm going to say it. So the bowing pattern is down, up, and the last up has a pulse in it, and we'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna say it again. Down, up, and there's that pulse at the end. All right, here is the bowing on open strings. I'll scoot over. All right. Here's that same bowing on open strings only. Down, up, down, up. So the pulse we're getting at the very end, I'm just gonna take that pulse, the up at the end. You're gonna pinch the beginning, up, and you're gonna pinch the middle. So you're pulsing 2 times, beginning and the middle of your stroke. Up. So you're using your first finger to press here to get that pulse sound. Pinch at beginning and end. Up. If you look close, you can see my finger kind of move in a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna take that bowing and move it on to the correct string. So it's still gonna be all opens, but I'm gonna move it to the correct string. And that's gonna be A, E, A, E. Down, up, A, E, A, E. Down, up, down, up. All right, and then now we're gonna add the double stops in. So on your downstrokes, you'll always have double stops. And then the upstrokes typically will be, except for the very last one, will be on one string. Except for the very last note, and that's gonna take both, that's gonna be a double stop with both A and E. So I'm gonna play that with the double stops. Down, up. So there's gonna, in total, we're playing 5 notes. First one is double stop, down, single, up, double stop, down, single, and then double stop, up. So your up starts on a single note and moves into a double stop to finish it off after that pulse. I'll play that with the double stops, not saying anything. So then we're gonna play this. You want to get to where you can play this little. I mean, this you could learn the tune at this tempo, but eventually when I pick this up, and I'm just gonna show you that with the picked up version would sound like. I'm gonna start off slow and gradually pick it up. Kind of rocking back and forth, especially when I do the up, you'll see it rock. Down, up. It's almost like my bow is making this circular motion. Down, up. Imagine the tip of my bow drawing a circle in the air. That's the motion you want. Down, up. That circle motion is what you want. Okay, let's add the notes. So to first start off for Candy Girl, we're gonna do a hammer on, meaning we're gonna have a note down, it's gonna be our 1, and then we're gonna hammer on the 2. So we're gonna start with the 1, but on. All right, same bowing pattern, 1, 2. Hammer on, leave that 2 down, and that is the first 4 bars of the tune. Sorry, 2 bars of the tune. Down, the double stops. Down, up, down, up. All right, we're gonna do that 2 times with the hammer on, leaving the 2 down, and just finishing out the rest of the bowing pattern. Down, up. Second time. Down, up. All right, this is where it changes a little bit. Same bowing pattern. We're also gonna do the hammer on, except for when we get to the up part, our 2 will be down, and we're gonna add a 1 on the E string. So I'll play the first 2 lines, and then I'll add the 3rd one on with the different, we're adding that 1 on E. And you get this C sharp to F sharp chord. Kind of dissonant. And then we're going to finish it off by doing the same bowing pattern. Remove your 1 and leave the 2 down. And then 1A for the up. All right, I'll do the whole A part. That's the whole A part. So then you repeat that all again. And that'll give you your total 16 bars, because remember, a square tune is 32 bars. So the A part has 16 and the B part has 16. There are some exceptions where tunes will have 3 parts, or some tunes have 7 bars in each part. But typically, old-time tunes are your standard square tune with 32 bars. All right, now for the B part. So the first line of this, the first 2 bars, it's gonna have that down, up bowing, but then the second line after that, the bowing pattern is going to change just a little bit, but we're still going to have the up at the end. And when we get there, I will show you. All right, so we're going to be on the E for the B part. We're going to go do that hammer on to 1 to 3 on the E, and your 3 will stay down the rest of the time. I'll do that again. Down, up. Remember how the chords, when we do the up bows, we go on a single string, and we go down bow, we do a chord, except for your very last up. The very last up, that has a chord. That's the only up bow that has a chord. I'll do that first part again. And that's already half of the B part. So we're gonna play that part. And then following that, we have this different bowing pattern. It's a simple down, up, down, followed by a up. I'll do that again. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. That 2 has a pulse in the middle of it. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Do that again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Up. That has the pulse in it. All right, we're back to our first part of the B part. That same new bowing with the down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So the difference between those 2 little parts with the new bowing is that the first one ends on a 2 on an A, and the second one just ends on an open A. All right, I'm gonna play the whole B part now. My bad, I accidentally played the open A there. I was supposed to play the 2 there. I'm gonna start over. And that is the whole B part. Remember that you will repeat that again. So yeah, don't forget the pulsing at the end of your It's really easy to want to play that as a down, up, because when I play the pulse with the up, it sounds like a down, up. I'll show you. Up. Versus, you can almost get the same sound by going down, up. But the reason why in old time we want to have that up, when I keep the up instead of going down, up, down, instead of going up, down at the end of your tune, is because we would always want to end our phrases with an up bow. And if we're going up, down, down to get that pulse sound, then we're ending down bow, and then we can't start our next phrase down bow, which is what we want to do. So that's why we keep the end of tunes going on A, and it gives it that separated sound. All right, thanks for watching. Hope that helped you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can make a new video, or yeah, see you in the next video.